Was wondering what my next video will be about, and I was watching the last one, and I said I will make a video about Tonedeff, and I said, well, let's make a video about Tonedeff. There's a documentary out, a film actually. I don't even film slash documentary. I suppose I'm actually a part of it. It's called Polymer, and I hope I got that goddamn name right. I should have I believe it's called Polymer. And you can YouTube it. And you know what? I'll put a link to it in the description. It's an excellent film. It really is. And Tone takes you through his journey. Now, let me tell you, I think that anybody, you would be, I'm not even going to say hard pressed. I think it would be an impossibility for you to find anybody who could deny the talent of Tonedeff. You'll find people who might not like it. You know, not everybody's going to like the same shit. It's just that, you know, it's what it is. But to deny the man has talent, you'd have to be, you don't know what talent is. You know, here is somebody who, I don't want to talk about the career stuff. I don't want to talk about the career stuff because it's just not, you know, that's not, as I've said many times before, that's not what I'm here to do. I don't give a fuck about people. I'm here to dissect the artistry of lyricism and just the gift that an artist bears and brings forth. And that's what I'm here to get into. However, much like with LP, Tonedeff is one of those people that it's hard to not mention certain things that were done in a career when you tell the Tonedeff story. You give the Tonedeff, video about artistry, you know. Everything that Tonedeff was chastised for became the shit. If you go to a project called Versus Verse Beats, I'm on it, Level X is on it. It was made by Blowout. He did all of the beats. Tonedeff is on it. Ugg from Cellar Dwellers on it. Vast Air on it. It's a great project. Ill Bill was on it. Despot, a lot of verses, just these verses over beats, right? There's a good amount of MCs. And I think that this project showcased what was going on in that time frame, the different styles, and around the time when there was a such thing as different rapping styles that were extremely different from each other. A lot of flows now, everybody, they're not too distinguished from each other. When you heard Thurston Howell III, you heard sentences joined with words holding hands. Shit was like distinctive and it was different. There was variety. So this project captured that and it showcased that variety. When Tonedeff comes on, you hear a certain level of mastery that you heard from certain artists here and there. You know, with me, you heard just like this raw, that shit was very raw, but very unrefined, you know, but it was just raw talent, like, I'm gonna fucking show you everything I can do in this fucking one verse, this type of shit, like, you know, Tone, you could see the mastery. I'm spitting the verses that's calamitous, cancerous, it was just so. And then he was doing that. I don't know if I can call it double time. There's words for it. There's descriptive words for it. You know, that shit that I guess Tech Nine calls it chopping, or, you know, syllable, whatever it is. But you know that shit that Tech Nine does, that Twister does. Tone was doing it, but he's doing it in such a way, and he was doing it at a time when it wasn't the shit. Slowly but surely, there was this period where a lot of rappers started coming out, and this thing started becoming the shit. Everybody started doing this syllable fucking kind of thing. Tone was doing it before it became the fucking trendy thing to do. Tonedeff was singing on the hooks, another thing that you would get chastised for. Okay? You were called, it's like you were soft or it was R&B, then you would have Drake come along. We all know how that fucking story went. Tonedeff had a label called QN5, and they had an extremely big buzz online. Now the only place to get a buzz is online. But at this time, having a buzz online and having a following online meant that you were a net C. There was all these paths that this man, kind of went, or, kind of trailblazed all of these paths and didn't get, he got shit for it. Now, the people who appreciated it were the movement. All of the people who were down with QN5. I think they were called the Blue Schoolers, because QN5's color was baby blue, so I think they were called Blue Schoolers, if I'm not mistaken. So, those were the people who obviously didn't chastise him for it. They understood the vision and they were a part of it. And they supported it. And these mega shows that were thrown, the QN5 mega shows, were phenomenal. They were just, it was just so enjoyable. Yeah, like the skits, he had these skits in between the shows. They were just hilarious, man. It was so funny. And, just really great events. And, you look at the artistry and you're just like, God damn, like, fucking shit. Like, how much talent can a person have? I mean, it's just like the production, the range of production, the span of different things that he can get into as a producer. There's that. There's the ability to rap at a level comparable to Eminem. There's that little thing. There's the singing. There's the constructing a song that is just kind of like boundary breaking for a few, in a few different ways. There's the storytelling ability. There's the mastership, and there's just, if there's anybody that I think for everybody who understands that it's kind of a mind-boggling thing where you're just like, how Tonedeff is a the existence of Tonedeff is proof that there is not justice in the world. I don't understand how it's just not. It's just a very strange thing to me, where it's just like, we praise the weaker version. It's like nobody wants the Nike. They want the spiky. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? But that's career stuff. The artistry of Tonedeff, I think, is absolutely phenomenal. And when I say phenomenal, I mean it in the truest sense of the word. The man is phenomenal. And I don't think that you would find many people that can, from a truly objective standpoint, dispute that. I don't really know what more to say. I mean, it's that honest. Those are my honest thoughts when it comes to Tonedeff.
Too many young, dumb, apathetic and numb are like a prophetic, only prosthetic. Stretchy face, plastic ass, cosmetic. Silly Sally, Silicon Valley. Chatty Patty with the fatty ratty. Never had the daddy, bratty, acky caddy. Rapping crappy, slap happy, pappy, macking in the caddy.
To this day, I rock with the Polymer. Is Polymer the album? It's either the album or the documentary or the film. But I'm gonna say the Polymer album. I'm getting one of them wrong, but that album is fucking crazy. All of these different things, you know. It's just if you're not familiar with Tonedeff, get familiar with Tonedeff. There's not really that much more to say. And watch the film. There's going to be a link in my bio. And I hope to someday in the future have Tone on as a guest. I'll see you on the next one.